Hello and welcome back to Albion Online. I don't know what we're doing. We're here in Innisman collecting more random stuff as we slowly make our way back over to Fort Sterling to do another round of refining, I guess. Anyway, today we're talking about Chat GPT. And not a weird sounding, stupid sounding name. I don't even know what it means. But everyone's talking about it. That's what matters. It's all over YouTube. It's all over the internet. It's all over everything. I see thumbnails that say you can get rich off Chat GPT. They say Chat GPT is going to replace the human race. It's the beginning of a new AI revolution which is going to change the world forever. And Chat GPT is the seed from which the rest of the universe is going to unfold. It's not about the size of it today. We have people pretending that they're going to make their schoolwork get done by a chatbot. We have people making it write stories. We have all kinds of BS going on. And people think it's really cool. And you know what it is? It's very cool indeed. As a matter of fact, I used my sign-in with Google convenience to make an account there, and I played with it a little bit myself. And I asked a couple of interesting questions like, what is the probability that I will find a raccoon inside a Walmart store? And were there any raccoons living in ancient Egypt? Those were the two questions I asked. And I will tell you, I was pretty impressed with the answers. It actually seemed pretty legit. And then I've seen what other people have been doing with it, and it really is an amazing piece of software. And maybe people are right. Maybe it is the beginning of a new trend of artificial intelligence that becomes extremely realistic, extremely advanced, and ultimately makes human beings obsolete as we know it. However, ChatGPT is not going to make you rich. It's not going to be the next big thing that revolutionizes anybody's life. Is it relevant? Sure. It's relevant just like so many other aspects of technology and progress are relevant. It's maybe better than some people think and worse than some people think. More or less. But what I'm getting at is that there's this trend of people jumping on a bandwagon. And today it's some chatbot that a company made. And then tomorrow it's going to be something going on in politics. Last year it was the cryptocurrencies. It's always something, and it's moving so fast, like a speeding train. Everybody's going to have to get on board. Everyone's going to do the big old wave of euphoria and obsession. And they're going to talk about the latest thing as if it's the, capstone of the pyramid that's going to finish up the entire scope of progress for the human race. There's a lot of amazing things. There's a lot of amazing things in the world today, like the invention of antibiotics, or the invention of automobiles, or the fact that we went from 56K modems to high-speed internet and cell phones. There's so many amazing things out there that we have seen in our lifetime that have changed the world, and we will see many more things that change the world. But one thing I know is that whenever something's extremely popular in people's minds, that's not the real thing that's going to actually be a defining moment in the juncture of human crossroads. When everyone is going wild over something, you ignore that, because it means nothing. It's just like back in whenever it was, early 2000s or late 90s or whatever it was, I don't know when, Furbies were the big toy of the season. Every kid had to have a Furby. People were trampling each other on Black Friday to get these Furby doll things. Stupid as heck. And they just had to have them, right? And then fast forward a decade or two, nobody cares. They didn't matter. They mattered to people. They didn't matter for people. Okay? So don't get sucked into the hype. I don't care if it's some chatbot or a cryptocurrency or some political movement or some religious thing, some social pop culture movement. It doesn't matter what it is. Just don't get sucked into the hype. if you're investing, you don't buy things when everyone's saying you need to figure out how to invest in this. This is the future. No. That's the peak. It's going to go down from there. You know what you look for? You look for the things that people don't care about, the things that aren't sexy, the things that aren't in the limelight. Warren Buffett said, we invest in things like paint and underwear and chewing gum and Coca-Cola, because no matter what happens in the world, people are still going to care about those things. Those things are still going to be relevant. We don't know what a post-human world of computers is going to really look like. But as long as there's human beings out there, they're probably going to be wearing underwear. I mean, maybe not. Who knows? But it's pretty reasonable to assume that underwear is not going away anytime soon. So, can you be that person that invests in chewing gum and underwear when everyone else is jumping on the latest craze? That's the key to success. People don't want to know what the key to success is, because the key to success is boring. It's simple. How do you become a millionaire? You don't go to the drive-thru. See, people don't want to know this. They want some quick life hack, something that's going to just make them rich tomorrow. That secret that you just stumbled across on a Tuesday night, and guess what? You don't have to work another day in your life. There's amazing things out there. It's just, they don't come in amazing packages. They come in ordinary packages. If you want blessings, if you want wealth, whatever it might be, don't spend a lot of time fixating on what everyone else is fixated on. And when you see a bunch of people that are all fixated on something, get away from it. Because it's already saturated. There's no point in even being there anymore. When the bubble pops, that's when you come back. Kind of like if you try to jump into the car industry when cars were a brand new thing. Would you have bought into the right company that was going to actually make tons of money? No, you probably would have bought the flop, wouldn't you? But if you didn't buy anything, then one day, when all the dust settles, you buy much better plan. Not when everyone's jumping in. We live in a time of people all jumping in on things together. Some kind of cloud consciousness kind of thing. Everybody just is like a herd of hive-minded behaviors. You gotta get away from that stuff. It doesn't help us. You gotta think for yourself. It's really disturbing how people just move. They move from one thing to the next thing. It's always something new, and it's like one thing that's up there at the top of the charts that's got everyone's attention. And you gotta be in on it. You gotta know about it. And then just as soon as it starts, bam, it's over. People forget about it. Like nobody cares about what they were freaking out about 3-4 years ago. That's yesterday's news. They've moved on. You ever see people, they start to get mad because they were total tribalists about something. They were extremists about something. They were so obsessed about it, they made that their whole life brand. And then the fad ended. And then they realized, shoot, like what am I supposed to do now? Because I can't get attention anymore with what was getting me attention before, because all the fickle people have moved on. And then, you know, you're it's like if you made your whole life all about playing, I don't know, Pac-Man. You play Pac-Man and you were a hardcore Pac-Man player. And then what happens when Pac-Man isn't a thing anymore? You're still playing Pac-Man. Everyone else moved on. If you define yourself by other people's obsessions, well, you'll get left behind just as fast as you got sucked up in it. You'll be the one guy there, still trying to be cool because you're playing Pac-Man. But the 80s are over. Then you're just pathetic. You gotta be able to change. You gotta be able to adapt. You gotta see opportunities everywhere. Just don't look at them. Don't look for them where everyone else is looking for them. When everyone else is looking for them. Wait until everybody else is gone and then see what you think. Make up your own mind. Cast thy bread upon the waters. It shall return to you after many days. Be patient when others are greedy. Wait for your time. And when everyone else says you gotta jump in, wait. Hold on a little longer. Opportunity's not going anywhere. It'll come. It'll come again. That'd be like me looking at these little trees here in Albion Online. Thinking that I need to gather as many of them as I can before they go away and someone else gets them. And I don't realize that they just auto-spawn. Like as soon as I gather them, they're going to come back again. Imagine saying you don't have enough time. You gotta be the first one to the tree. That'd be stupid. Oh well. Have fun. Enjoy your life. Don't make any bad choices. If you do make bad choices, don't make too many of them. And don't make the same bad choice over and over again. That would be my guidance for today. Hope you have a real wonderful day. Reporting to you live from Theracol Fissure here in Albion Online. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thanks a lot. Bye now.